Hello, and welcome back to Super Mario Mayhem. In the last video, we played a very oddly titled Game & Watch title in the form of Donkey Kong 2. And today, we're playing more Game & Watch with Game & Watch Mario Brothers. Yeah, surprisingly, we're still not at the arcade version of Mario Brothers yet, despite the fact we are in 1983. Don't worry, we will get there in due time, but technically, we have to play this one first because this is the first Mario Brothers to come out. And because of that, this also marks the very first appearance of Mario's brother, Luigi. He's the person on the left screen. Other than that, this is yet another multi-screen Game & Watch. But you might notice that it's oriented slightly different. Instead of being in a vertical format, is horizontal, like a book. So, without further ado, let's play Mario Brothers. So as you can see, we control both brothers on both screens, and the goal of this one is to set up boxes through each of the conveyors and just stock up that truck in the top left corner. Oddly enough, this is one of the situations where Mario or Luigi taken the occupation of plumber. Not yet. I would assume that during this period, Mario and Luigi were just going through several different jobs, trying to figure out what fits them both. And in this situation, I would assume it's production line work. But yeah, this is a particularly slow game to start picking up the pace in, as you might have already seen. But it does pick up the pace eventually. Oh, I almost let that one drop. Yeah. Strange how this is the first game that Luigi got introduced. It might be strange to think that for someone to assume that this would be the first game to introduce Luigi into, considering his more prevalent role in the arcade version of Mario Brothers. But you know, I assume that both the Game & Watch and arcade versions were in development at the same time. So, but it would appear that the Game & Watch version came out sooner. But yeah, we'll see. We're gonna see soon here what happens when you fully stock the truck. Yeah, there's nothing else much I can say about this game. Ooh, that was close. Yeah. Gonna see this 8th package here. The truck can only hold up to 8 packages, and once that's been accomplished, the truck flies away, and Mario and Luigi take a short break before getting pestered back into work. This might sound a little bit off topic, but it is relevant to this game. But I can't think about this game without thinking about a YouTube video by a guy named Jan Measley, who you might know better for creating that very extensive video about which games in the Mario franchise count as a Super Mario game, as in what falls in the Super Mario franchise. Before that, he made a video about this version of Mario Brothers. as the original Mario Brothers. And it's funny to see how this is used as an allegory, or like whatever it's called, for like, you know, harsh working environments, because, you know, no matter how successful you do, one slip up and you basically risk your job security, which is kind of funny coming from a game franchise lesser known for representing those kind of themes. But obviously that, like, theme of terrible working environments probably was just people overthinking this game. I doubt that the people who made this game were actually thinking about that, considering that there are other Game & Watch titles that put their characters in much more dangerous situations. But yeah, it's kind of hard to think of something else to say about this particular version of the game. But you know, I have to play through these slower paced games before we get to the actual good stuff. And in the turn of 1983, hopefully some of these games will get way more interesting, because there is an important event in 1983 that happened that will get its own video. I've written the script for it, but I might as well just say it. The important event that happened in 1983, other than the American video game crash, was the release of the family computer in Japan. I am going to be working on that video. Hopefully I'll get it done before it needs to be uploaded. But yeah, hopefully when the Famicom does get released, hopefully stuff gets more interesting, because that's when the Mario franchise really starts picking up steam. Sorry about voice cracks. I should probably get this video done with, so I can, you know, hydrate. I am feeling a little parched. But yeah, this is really just a endless score chaser, much like every other Game & Watch game. But that should be expected. Ooh. Oops. I'm just basically hitting random inputs. Yeah. I'll probably just do this. Yeah, that I'm just gonna game over on purpose so we can get this done quicker. I don't think you want to be watching me play a Game & Watch game for 10 more minutes. So that is Game & Watch Mario Brothers. A weird game for Luigi's debut in a video game. Albeit, I don't think you would call Game & Watch games video games. They're more of electronic games, because they are just LCD handhelds. But for Luigi's first appearance in general, this one is quite a weird take, with Mario and Luigi as production line workers. But yeah, that's going to be it for Game & Watch Mario Brothers. Tune in next time as I play even more Game & Watch. And hopefully after that, it'll be back into, like, actual video games. So, I'll see you next time.